hope life has been whimsical for you. I know it's been quite a while since I last posted any videos. I think it's been almost a year because it was around the time when the Fairy pack was about to come out. And I did actually film like the very first impressions of it. I remember I loaded into the game and the first thing I noticed was the fairy wings were missing. Every time my sim would sit down or read a book or exist, the wings would keep disappearing. And I was so disappointed by it because the wings are everything to me. They're so important with the fairies. I just decided to wait because, you know, I was thinking for sure they're gonna come up with a hotfix for it. You know, to have a fairy pack with the wings not working is not good. Well, it's been almost a year and the wings still disappear. Thankfully, there's a mod that fixes it so the wings don't disappear. They only disappear sometimes when you load into a lot, and then after the fairy starts like flying around, they appear and stay on. The wings stay on. So yeah, I still have not really properly played through the fairies pack. I've looked at the wings and I've tested the woohoo, which is very important. And I have to say it's my favorite woohoo in the game. That being said, I'm very excited to start actually playing with the pack, testing out the whole system of the fairies. I've also bought the new Royal pack. I have always wanted like a fairy court in the game, and now I get to do that. We are going to have the most magical fantasy fairy masquerade ball. I didn't have a mask with me, but I did come prepared and I put on my magical ball gown. Let's hope the autumn king notices me. Okay, I have my pollen matcha latte. Actually, one more thing before we start. I wanted to talk a little bit about Twicklets. So I've mentioned before that I am working on writing books. I'm basically working on two different series. The other one is more for children and the other one is like a young adult fantasy series. I've been sharing a bit about the dragon aspect story on my Tumblr, but I have not talked about the other book series. I'm basically drawing by hand the pictures and I wanted to show you a little bit of it. I have so many little stories in mind for them and they are part of this fairy universe. So if I'll be talking about Twicklets, you know, I'll be talking about these things. I tried felting, so I just made, this is a mer Twicklet, so mermaid Twicklet. So she has like a mermaid tail. I actually recently got my first drawing tablet. I've really loved trying it out and learning how to use it. So, and then I also have made a plum Twicklet, which is the fairy you see down over there on the screen. I just made a little plum Twicklet for fun. But yeah, these are just, I love felting, so I've been doing this. Another thing that I really love doing is I love painting like a piece of wood. This little fairy forest. There's Socky Socks, which is one of my characters from the books, and then there's Pixie Socks over there, which is a fairy. Another one I've made is this one. This is called a fairy house party, so it was very inspired by The Sims and the fairies having a house party. I've made quite a lot of these wooden things and I've given them as gifts to family and stuff, but yeah, I just want to share some of it with you. I also make these little tiny ones. So this is another little fairy doing some gardening. So the Twicklet universe has fairies and gnomes and all kinds of magical people. And it is aimed for children, the book, but I think Twicklets in general is kind of like when I think of Moomins, they are basically directed at children, but you know, everybody loves Moomins. So yeah, it's a bit like that. I'm gonna start posting the art somewhere, definitely. But yeah, I just want to share some of it and thank you so much. If you made it this far on the video, thank you very much. End of the yap. Time to play some Sims. So yeah, get your pollen punch and snacks and let's start this Masquerade Ball, shall we? So, it's been a while since we've been here at the Blossom Farm. Before the fairy pack came out, I gave the save like a makeover. So I've made the fairies look a lot more how I personally see fairies. I mean, I'll never be able to actually, or I feel like I'll never be able to actually put how I see fae or fairies in my head into paper or into Sims, but This is a much closer, so I always see them with the antennas. And I gave them all very big eyes. I've made so many new characters. There's some that you can see here already. For example, the Autumn King, which we will be meeting all these characters later on when we go to... I'm actually going to switch the household onto the Seelie Court with the Autumn King and everybody. And this is what Asphalt looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. And oh, okay, well, this is another thing that I have an issue with this fairy back. Excuse me. Pull a punch. The children don't have wings, which I don't understand. Why? Give me wings for children, please. Yay. It's not gonna happen, but oh well. And then we have Grandma. One thing I really love is the flying animations of the fairies and the sound effects of the wings, the fluttering, the glitter. I wish this kind of glitter was on the wings all the time though, not just when they fly. Don't light a bonfire. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the ball, but we're gonna have it the next day because it's already like 4 AM almost. So these gorgeous fairies are gonna go to bed. Listen to the wing sounds. Oh, I love it so much. Aspen, why aren't you in bed? The animation when they fly is so freaking cute. And the sounds, they nailed that. I love it. So yeah, now when they sleep, the wings don't go away. I wish, like, what would have been the perfect scenario for me if they would have made, like, wings that they... Because they have the animation of them folding them down and they go, like, flat against the back. They should have just done that, like, when they sleep. You could make some breakfast, actually, Grandma. Let's make some fruit crepes. Party size. Yeah, let's do party size. It is a party today, after all. We are going to the Seelie Court. We've been invited by... Well, actually, no. The Autumn King has not personally invited us, but it's like... They're not royalty. They're not part of... the royals or anything, but it is, I imagine they have some sort of like, I don't know, events sometimes where more people are, I guess, commoners, common fairies are invited to, you know, join the court. So this is some sort of event like that. I think I've talked about this before. The lore of Plum and the whole Blossom family is that they're like the farmers, and they're supposed to have like this massive land. Obviously in The Sims they don't have this. But they're like quite known in the lands because they have this massive farm. And it was Plum and Aspen's parents who started it back in the day. There's a picture of them. Look at this hat! That is so cute. Wrong button. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So yeah. When it's about, like, it's 2 o'clock in the day, I'm gonna switch up to the household. I was thinking we would have time to take care of the garden and stuff, but I don't think we will have. Where are you going? She's going outside to eat. I would too. Wait! Moosey! Moosey is grown up. Oh, this is a bit risky, isn't it? I'm just realizing that having Moosey is probably not the best idea. Oh yes, he has the mystical trait. I added this mushroom at least from the fairy pack. I did like small changes to the farm, not much. This bed is from the pack. The light is from the pack. This mushroom light is from the pack. This chair. They need to absorb emotion from other Sims, or like they can, I guess, spending time in the house, regenerate emotional force, also helps it. And then also there's these ability point systems, which we don't have any points yet, but we're gonna be leveling that up. Yeah. Maybe I should just supercell everything. Sell everything at once. We are quite low on money. So Yeah, there's a little gnome on the lily pad over there. I've missed playing on this farm. I did actually share this lot on my Tumblr. If you're interested and want to play in the Blossom family farm, it is up on my... It's up on my Patreon, but I have a link on my Tumblr to that. It's completely free if you are interested. So we should change the household. I am gonna go over to the Seelie Court, which is a new lot that I built. So here we are at the Seelie Court. My vision was that it's basically inside this massive tree, and it also goes underground, so there's like halls very deep in the ground, but the main hall is inside the massive trunk of the tree. And I want to yap a little bit about the lore before I go inside. There's the Seelie Court, which is basically like an umbrella term for all the courts. So inside the Seelie Court, there's actually 5 different courts, 4 seasons and 1 solar court. So there's Summer Court, there's the Spring Court. I'm saying this in the wrong order. there's Spring, there's Winter, there's... Let me try that one more time. There's Summer, Autumn, there's Winter, there's Spring, and then there's the Solar Court, which is based around the sun, the moon, and the stars. And this inspiration comes a lot from the Tinkerbell movies and the Tinkerbell books, and also one of my favorite book series, which is Agatha. So each court has their own leader. So there's the Autumn King, the Winter Queen, there's the Lady of Spring, and the Lord of Summer. And then on the Solar Courts, they have the Sun Monarch. And basically, the way the system of the courts works is, it is the Solar Court's job to follow the movement of the planets and of the stars, to see the different epochs of the cosmos. And based on what they see, they will choose one of the court's leaders to be the High Monarch of the Seelie Court. Right now, the High Monarch is the Autumn King. So not only is he the Autumn King of the Autumn Court, he's also the High Monarch of the Seelie Court. And he has been the High Monarch for like hundreds of years already, in the epoch of his rule as the Seelie Court King, High Monarch. It will go on for a few hundred years still. And also, something I did not mention yet, but this whole fairy realm is actually based on the moon of the planet. Well, in my books, the planet is called Astera. I think I'm just gonna call it the same in this fairy save. So basically, when they look up on this, on their planet, which is actually the moon, they see Astera in the sky. They don't see a moon, they see Astera. And obviously on Astera, when they look up, they see the moon, which is the fairy realm. The moon and the planet are linked, so the way you can, from Astera, you can go to Lumeria, which is the moon kingdom, which is the fairy kingdom. I've named it Lumeria, or the twin moon kingdom. You can travel between these worlds with fairy rings. So fairy rings are, you know, like rings of toadstools, different flowers on the planet. You step inside and you get teleported into the fairy realm. Or there's different items, crystals and stuff, moon dust, and different rituals where you get teleported to the realm. Everything that is magic on Astera is linked to the moon, because the moon is the source of magic on the planet. So every single occult is somehow connected to the moon. There's like mooncasters, there's even vampires, werewolves, everything, but they are not from Lumeria. Only the Fae. A Fae is a broad term for fairies, goblins, gnomes, mermaids. These are Fae. So yeah, that's some of the lore of this save, and some of it is similar as in some of my books, but yeah, it's like a mixture of stuff. So here you can see it's like a massive tree, and we are in Inniscreen, the neighborhood that came with the fairies, and there's like the massive tree up there. And this is where you go inside, this big arch, and there is the Autumn King and his throne. And this is the Seelie Court. Welcome to the Seelie Court, everybody. This is where we will be having our Masquerade Ball, and this is also where they hold court. So there's a bunch of places to eat, because there's the banquet table. And then on the other side there's a bar area and some seating areas over there. And here is Autumn King on his throne, and these are different court fairies, which I'll get to in a minute. I'll introduce everybody. Oh, he's looking at us. Anyway, so okay, whoa. So here is there's like this big table where the king sits at the end over there. There's a, what are these called? Buffet table? Buffet? And then there's a piano and you can play. There's actually a little fairy house, so they can have a little house party inside the house as well. And then actually I did start on the downstairs, so the court, like I said, goes underground. I did very little of it. It's very unfinished, so it does not look very good. But when you go down, oh, that's actually, they have a butler, which I have not renamed her, but she is a goblin, and I love her so much. But this is the king's quarters. He has like the seating area outside, and then you go here, and this is where his bed and stuff. So I've like started this downstairs area, but haven't finished it yet. This is Mr. Fox, which you might, if you've watched the previous videos of this fairy safe, well, he's gotten quite a bit of a makeover. He started off as Mr. Fox, creature keeper of the Henford on Backley. He is the son of the Autumn King, but he is half fae, so his mother was a human. Obviously his dad is the Autumn King, so okay, he's gonna get up. So what we should do is hold court. I haven't like named him properly yet. I just call him the Autumn King. And he is a bit of a, well, you never quite know what mood he's gonna be in. So it's kind of like a, is he gonna wake up on a good mood or is he gonna wake up in a bad mood kind of scenario. So when you click hold court, everybody who lives in the kingdom is summoned, but the Sims need to live in the same neighborhood as where the court is. A lot of my fairies live in Henford on Backley, so they won't be joining the court thing, but when we host the Masquerade Ball, that's when they're gonna be joined. But we're gonna click on the throne and we're gonna do listen to visitor concerns, and that will, basically people will go talking to him. She's already wearing masks, she's already ready for the Masquerade Ball. So this is Lady Autumn, so she's actually engaged to the Autumn King at the moment. They don't really like it. They're not in love. It was arranged thing. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Then we have Helios. He's a solar fairy, and he's actually the son of the Sun Monarch. So he's basically the next in line to rule as the Sun Monarch. Then we have Corbin Ivy. He's from the Autumn Court, and he is absolutely gorgeous. I was inspired by another one of my absolute favorite book series, Cardan Greenbrier from Cruel Prince. His looks. While I was actually building this entire court, I was listening to the audiobooks of the series. I was like, I've read them before, but I was just getting in the mood of everything, and I was listening. This is Hawkweed, also from the Autumn Court. So on the Autumn Court, there's this area which is the bog. This kind of darker area, and they are actually, I was thinking of maybe like even half brothers or something. There's like these fairies who are from the bog, and the bog is kind of like a darker place, and some fae kind of are a bit scared of the area, even scared of the fae living in that area. This inspiration comes from the movie Strange Magic, if you've seen that, where there's literally, I think he's actually called the Bog King. I love that movie so much, but yeah, the inspiration, when I was making him, that's where the inspiration came from. Oh my god. Grass is so good. Orion Sunbeam, so this is Helios' cousin. He's also a solar fairy, and he's also a prince of the solar court. And he is one of the main characters of one of my stories in the Twiglet series with Pixie socks. So he actually has a little secret, so I'll show you quick. You go here. He has a bit of a storyline where he did not want to be a prince, and he found the life of a prince very boring and stuff. He meets Pixie Socks. Her name is Pixie Socks because she has this shop called the Wondrous Socks of Pixie Socks, where she sells different kind of magical socks. So as she creates these socks, she weaves her magic into the socks, creating different kind of magical socks, and her designs are just beautiful and wonderful. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too much to the story, but because of these socks, he gets turned into a frog. There's frog people in the world, and they are considered to be fae. If I click fairy and conceal fairy form, he gets turned into a frog. Every time he puts on these yellow socks, he gets turned into a frog. But yeah, we are in court now, so he's gonna take the socks off and reveal the fairy form. And also Pixie, so she's basically like the manifestation of the fairy I used to imagine in my head when I was a child, and she's kind of grown up with me. Right now I'm kind of cosplaying her when I put on the pink wig and stuff, but she's not really me. She has a bit of me in her, I guess. She's everything I would like to be, I suppose. So yeah, Orion's Sunbeam. And then who we have here? She is the leader of the Winter Court, and she's absolutely gorgeous and sparkling. And then we have Lord of Summer. I haven't given these these fairies, proper names yet. I have some ideas in mind, but when I kind of make them, I just name them by their title first. And here we have actually the Lady of Spring, so she's the Spring Court's leader. This is the Green Man, and he's from the Spring Court, and he was inspired by like the whole Green Man thing of Beltane. One of the goblins, her name is Pepin Knacklewick, and I just wanted some goblins in the one. I need to make more actually, so yeah, she's one of the goblins. We'll see. It's Bluebell! Whee! So yeah, Bluebell, you've probably seen her actually. She's been in the previous episodes. So, I love it so much how the butler is like standing beside the king like that. So we'll see what she'll request. He seems bored. Oh no. Oh, my internet has been acting up. Can't even live stream my cats anymore without interruption. What do I do? Have you tried turning it on and off again? Yes. Have you? Did that make you feel smart? Oh, but they became friends after that. Okay, so she liked it. She liked the sarcasm. Good, good. That's good. What does Bluebell... Look at the way she's sitting and reading a book. Why? They should get rid of that loud music. Oh, it startles me every time. I have a confession to make. I've been a menace to my neighbor and I want to reform. I know I was wrong and I want to be a valuable citizen in this kingdom. Okay, so we can atone her or pardon. We are obviously gonna pardon Bluebell. She doesn't need to atone for anything. If she's a menace, then go girl. Menace away. I don't know if there's more people coming to court. Sweeping. I think what we could do is getting late, so we're gonna start the Masquerade Ball in a minute. I'm gonna click on the ballroom floor, plan Grand Ball event. I have a mod that lets me invite that many sims. We don't need that many, but I am basically gonna invite everybody, so there's gonna be a lot of sims in this event. Hooray! Which Kuray is, I started one of my stories on Tumblr. It centers around Kuray. It's a moon fairy, but I don't know if I'll ever continue it. Maybe. I sometimes get a feeling I want to, but we'll see. It's called Moonbound. Lottie, the iconic gnome, and we're not gonna touch the guest attire code. I've made them all their outfits, which, by the way, I needed a mod for them to not spawn random outfits. We are gonna wait for everybody to arrive, which is gonna take some time. I can click on the king and do hold welcome speech, and that kind of gathers all the sims around him. Oh, they're going that way because he's doing it that way. We're here. Okay, Duncan has arrived with his mask. Oh yeah, we need to put all the masks on. Masks on everybody, including the king. He of course has the autumn leaf as his mask. So this is Fei Mei. She's a fawn, and she's actually based on a character. I've been playing Where Wings. No, not Where. I wish not Where Wings Meet. Where Wings Meet game a lot. But yeah, she's based on her. Her name is Fei Mei, and this is Fei Mei's brother, and his name is Nolan. Oh, Mr. Swipe. Some of you might die. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Okay, he's doing the welcome thing. Everybody's scattering. Mariposa. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna put the headlight effects off. It makes me a bit more immersed in the world to have them off. And I feel like there's so many Sims, they're just in the way. Pixie Socks has arrived! Stunning. Then Lucas, the Pita, they're all wearing the masks. There you go. The fluttering of the wings is like music to my ears. Oh. Oh no, Randall. Okay, let me just quickly take care of him. Susu. There's still Sims that need to arrive before we can start. Oh, Cool Ray, Flat, Nemerites is there too. She's freaking out. Okay, so what we need to do actually, there's still some people who need to arrive. You need to ask your partners if they want to dance. So if you click, I'm gonna click dance partner. So you can ask to be a dance partner for friendship, social status, or romance. And Pixie is not a noble, so she is just a common fairy. So this might be a bit scandalous in the court to be dancing because he is the prince. But he doesn't care. So we're gonna ask her to dance. As for the king, because the king needs to ask someone for a dance as well. When I was testing this previous, I did make him ask Plum, which would be a bit messy because Plum has something going on with Mr. Fox. Actually, I think their romance is yeah, it's almost full. It says soulmates. So for his dad to be asking, yeah. Oh, actually, Mr. Fox, where's your mask? Dance partners for romance, and then the king is probably gonna ask the Lady of Spring, and we're just gonna do friendship. There's no romance, probably. I mean, you never know. Then Helios is probably gonna ask Kure. They have a bit of a tragic past, these two. Well, he would ask for romance, to be honest, but we're just gonna do for friendship for now, because I think Kure has a romance thing. Actually, wait. Oh wait, they do have a romance, but we're gonna do for friendship because Kure. Yeah, it's a long story. Oh, Duncan is even watching it. So Duncan and Kure are in a romance, but these two have a past of romance together. It's complicated. Let's see which one goes. Oh, he's asking, but he is not facing her. Okay, well. Where's Mr. Fox? Creature dance. What about Helios? Have you asked already? Oh, he's asking. I love this animation so much. Vadish. Are you gonna ask Plum next? It's so freaking cute! Mr. Fox has created a new secret. Mr. has certainly caused a stir dancing with a mere commoner. How ungracious. You got a notebook. This is I guess it's like a tabloid. You know, there's a rumors going on now because people saw Mr. Fox asking Plum. Corbin I want him to ask Fei Mei, where is my little fawn? Right in front of me. Okay, we're gonna ask for friendship. is she doing? Oh my god, what was that? Oh, it's the special dance. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, they're Korean. Okay, she's a Korean. Okay, beautiful. Start the grand waltz, and everybody should gather around this dance floor. And the people who have asked for dance partners will gather, and everybody else. There's gonna be a few like random couples that are gonna be generated, and then the others will like gather to watch around the dance floor. Everybody gather up. I'm gonna take a few pictures while we're at it. This is like one of my favorite things, is just go amongst these sims as they're doing stuff and just take pictures, and then I'll post it on my Tumblr. Oh my god, how cute! Oh my god, so pretty, look at it. There's so much pink. Okay, fairies, gather up. Oh, Aspen is dancing with Rat. Hello, Rat Patooties, if you're watching. This is Rat Patooties sim. So we have, yeah, Aspen is dancing with Rat. All the other ones were the couples I've chosen. Oh, it's funny. Oh, the vampires. Why aren't you dancing with Plum? Excuse me. Okay, well, they missed the dance. Okay, well, they're gonna join later, I guess. Oh my god. How pretty is this? I love it so much. The people gather at the sides to watch. Now there's one spot missing. Because I don't know what happened. Wait. Let's do it again. Start the crowd walls. And we'll see just who. We're not gonna ask anybody to dance. We'll see who dances with who. We're gonna let the game decide. We'll see who's gonna gather. The Plum is dancing with Lady Winter. Is the Autumn King dancing with Flap? I think so. Oh, okay, Autumn King is not dancing. What is he doing? Talking with Mr. Fox. Oh, Lucas is doing the drinks. But they're all gathering up here. I don't know why. Try again. Romance. Okay. Are you actually gonna dance now, Oh, he's listening to fans. He needs a drink. Okay, you need to start this dance one more time and then you can have your drink. I promise. Oh my god, Bocking is glitching out. Okay, What does that sound like? There's fireworks or something. Okay, let's see. Where is Mr. Fox? Okay. Okay, looking good, looking good. Oh, he's gonna dance with the Lady Autumn. Lady Spring is dancing with Lottie. Green Man is dancing with the rat. Is Grandma dancing with somebody? I think so. There's some like twitching going on. They stopped dancing for some reason. It's glitched clearly. Look, it's only 3 people dancing there. I did not have this issue last time I was testing it. Look at the sound of the vampire going. Well, he wanted to be cheerful. Plum is making him cheerful, I guess. I love their hooves. Oh. Who are you? Some EA sim that sneaked into the bar. Wait, it was so... It didn't last very long. I'm gonna have another ball, like, immediately after. Grand ball event. Okay, so basically a new ball has just started. Okay. Yeah, the density is for some reason bugged. A bit. I don't know why, what's happened. But some of them just don't dance. Oh, it's 5 AM. Lights turned off. Oh! The bunny one! Oh, these are eating here. What are you doing, Mr. Fox? What is he doing? Practicing storytelling. Why? He's making drinks. Aspen, you're at court. Merlin, are you talking with... Ooh, I think her name is Timble. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Wait. I need to have somebody clean this and serve again. You're gonna die, Vlad. Oh no, they're all gonna die. Oh, he's dying. Oh my god, this is a disaster. I knew inviting the vampires was a bad idea. Okay, Vlad, you need to go home. Everybody is scattering when... It's Grim Reaper. Oh, there he is. Who are you? Okay, well, he's dead. So, I'm gonna click on the king and start the... Stoic face. He has a stoic face. Okay, so what I did is I reloaded the save. Everything's good, nobody's dead. Orion is doing memes. I love this. This start pose is so cute. I love it so much. And the shoes of the fairies, the pointer shoes, are like my favorite thing ever. I just love this so much. Hell yeah! Okay, it's working this time. Everybody's there. Wait! Wait! Is Aspen dancing with Merlin? Yes, he is. Oh my god, iconic. Amazing. This one, this hand thing is so cute. I love it so much. Why aren't you doing it? Were you? What's wrong? What happened? They're not doing it at the same time this time. They're doing like a different dance. I guess sometimes they do it like at the same time everything, and sometimes they do like a bit different. Or is it both? Even now they do the same now. What is that sound? Is that like a... Is Fairy playing tricks on him or something? I don't know, what is that sound? Oh, and this one. Aspen is absolutely living his best life right now. I love the way they watch the dance and tap their foot. See, now they're kind of stuck. They're not doing the dance properly. They're supposed to be doing the entire dance, but they're just on a loop. What's wrong? Lucas, are you okay? Yeah. Did you drink too much fairy wine? Yeah, they're not. They're like stuck just doing this loop. So yeah, there's definitely some bug going on at the moment. I don't know why. It wasn't there when I was testing. Of course, everything goes wrong when I try to actually film. What is happening? See what's happening. What are they watching? They're looking here. Oh, is it Entero? Are they reacting to Entero? Oh, wait. Is it Mrs. Swipe? Did you try to swipe the... Yeah. She has tried to swipe the stereo many times. She actually managed to do it one time. So, they're probably looking at that, maybe. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, look at this! Oh my god, it's so pretty! Why did you hug? Did you see that? Excuse me? Huh? Cirella? I mean, go girl. Get it. Oh, that gave us the box. Get it, Duncan. Oh, wait! Oh my god, this is amazing. Randall and Entero waltzing. This is straight out of a fairy tale. A match made in heaven. Beautiful. This view from the bar is magical, truly. The balking is back, is no longer glitched. Did you start the dance or no? I just want a drink. One more. Start the grand waltz for me and then I'll let you have your drink, okay? Oh, okay. King is dancing with Lady Spring. Merlin! Merlin is dancing with Balking. Cute. Who's dancing with you? Oh my god, Memory! This is dancing with Lottie. Love it. Sedna! Becca. You're in the way, Aspen. Memory, this is the king of the mer people. King of the undersea. King under the sea. Hooray. I forgot what your name was. Hello. What are you guys doing? Hello, Duncan. Let's do surf ball. So people can have food if they want. Oh, that was cute. Merlin and walking. Wait, we missed it. Merlin was amazing, but they're all laughing. Oh wait, the ball ended again. Everybody's leaving. No. I really need a mod that lets me have much longer parties. It's way too short. Like they don't even get to the part where the king is supposed to call them all to eat, so they all get to the tables to eat. Oh, everybody leave. I guess they are. Oh my god, look at all the wings flying. Don't go, people, don't go. I don't want you to go. Everybody saying bye-bye. It was a nice evening. See you soon. You will see. I mean, we will see you soon. We will see you all very soon because I will be spamming these parties forever. Okay, so, well, the ball was a bit messy this time. Every time, like I've tested it like 2 times, and each time it's literally been the most perfect magical ball, and nothing has gone wrong, like nothing. And now, of course, when I film, it's just chaos. So yeah, it definitely wasn't the best ball I've hosted in The Sims so far, but it was still fun, and I hope you had fun as well. I am going to be basically replaying these balls over and over again. I just love going through The Sims and taking pictures and being really immersed in the ball. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you had a whimsical time with me in this ball. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video.